Thanks for coming.
Well, good morning, everybody. We've got some stories of incredible hope and promise here today. And the bill that I'm about to sign is going to further that hope and promises in the state of Kansas. This bill will establish the Midwest Stem Cell Therapy Center. The center will focus on activities that will advance adult cord blood and related stem cell and non-embryonic stem cell research and therapies for patient treatment. This is a patient treatment center. It will serve as a core facility to produce clinical grade stem cells from adult tissues, cord blood, and related materials for use in clinical trials and therapies. The center will partner and collaborate with the Bone and Marrow Transplant Center of Kansas to foster a regional network of physicians trained in adult cord blood and related stem cell therapy applications. The center will create and maintain a database resource for physicians and patients that provides a comprehensive global list of available stem cell clinical trials and therapies. And the center will initiate clinical trials with adult cord blood and related stem cells and inform the public on available adult cord blood and related stem cell therapeutic options. This is a topic I've worked on for a number of years. The field is exploding. Adult cord blood stem cell therapies is exploding globally. I think the number is now roughly 60,000 patients a year are being treated with this type of stem cells. And roughly 80 different maladies are being either researched or treated now with adult cord blood stem cells. Amazing. This is phenomenal. And you read almost every day about something else going on it, where you'll read about a veterinarian that's treating racehorses with not human adult stem cells, but horse adult stem cells, that you look at and you say, well, I wouldn't doubt that in the near term that will migrate to human treatments. This will be the first adult stem cell center in the country and perhaps in the world that's focused on the patient and on these treatments. This will be the first, certainly the first comprehensive adult and cord blood stem cell center in America. It will combine patient treatment, training doctors, public education, and research. I'm honored to sign this bill. I want you to hear just a few, just short vignettes of a couple of the patients, because we have, I think, an adult stem cell patient that got adult stem cells from himself. One got them from his brother, and another got cord blood. And if you want to just tell your name and just a little quick bit of your story.
Well, my name is Mary Luresco. I'm from Wichita, Kansas. I was diagnosed with acute myelogenous leukemia in 2007. Went through treatment, and then I was in remission and went out of remission. So we started all over again. The doctor suggested I go to KU and speak with the doctors at the BMT, the Bone Marrow Treatment Center. Did that, and they found a study of using cord blood for stem cells, and I was, I think, one of the first 3 or 4 people that received that study, and I have been cancer-free for almost 4 years now. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm cured. So I really appreciate the fact that Kansas is doing this so that other people can have access to this opportunity, because it's, if I hadn't received them, I would be dead, literally. My doctors have told me that. So I'm enjoying my grandchildren and enjoying life, and it's just wonderful. Again, I thank KU, and I thank you for signing this bill so that other people can have this treatment. So, thank you.
So you had your brother's stem cells, right? Say your name. And,
Yes, sir. My name is Terry Kilman. I'm from Independence, Kansas, and I also was, I had acute myeloid leukemia. 2.5 years ago, I was told that if I didn't have a bone marrow transplant, I would not be here. And After talking to the doctor, Dr. Trong, at the Kansas Cancer Center in Wichita, my siblings were all checked first, and one of my brothers was a match. So he came up to Wichita. They did the therapy on him. They harvested his bone marrow stem cells, his blood stem cells, and then did the treatment on me, and then gave me his stem cells. Now I'm him 6 years younger. My blood type changed, my DNA has changed. I am his exact twin, 6 years younger. But it's been a wonderful thing. I mean, I have a 5-year-old grandson that I'm watching grow up. Seeing my brother or my son get married this last year, and they're expecting another grandbaby. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful trip. And if it hadn't been for stem cells, again, I wouldn't be here if it hadn't been for that treatment availability. And this bill will just make it that much better for more people to have the opportunity that I've had to live. And I'm just great. It's just great that you're signing it, and Kansas is going to be a forerunner in this.
Wow. And
Hello, my name is Richard Waters. I'm a recipient of the bone marrow for my heart. My what's called ejection factor is 15%. Normal for most of you out there is around 55–65%. Hopefully with this, the bone marrow will increase my chances up towards, increase me 4% or greater. I also have congestive heart failure, which basically is elongated heart. Hopefully with the bone marrow, it's going to change that. Since I had the bone marrow implanted back in November, my way of doing things has increased. I have more energy and all that, and I thank you very much, Governor. I have myself have been researching this since '01. I have tried to get it in '04, but Kansas or Missouri wasn't offering it at that time. So now it's being offered, and I want to thank you.
Thank you. Doctor, step up and because you probably did this patient, and you're at KU. Identify yourself and about this project.
Yeah, I am Buddha Don. I'm the Director of Division of Cardiovascular Diseases at the University of Kansas Medical Center. Mr. Waters is one of our patients, and he was randomized to a stem cell trial that we started at KU a few months ago. So a randomized trial means he does not know, and we do not know what therapy he actually received. It could be placebo or it could be bone marrow stem cells. I have been doing bone marrow research for about last 12 years or so. And in my experience, as well as if you review the literature, what has been done all over the world, it has been shown that if you inject adult bone marrow stem cells into hearts, that would improve the ejection fraction, and that would improve the patient's symptoms. So in my opinion, perhaps going forward, we should do bone marrow cell therapy in patients who may potentially benefit from such treatment. And the number of trials that are examining the efficacy of bone marrow cells have tremendously gone up over the last few years. And it would be great to bring such therapies to Kansas. And the formation of such a center, which would engage in adult stem cell therapy in patients, would give Kansans the chance to be enrolled in such therapy and perhaps get treatment that would change their life.
That's great. Dr. Collier, you're over at KU Med. You know this field a lot better than me, but
no, this is a really important opportunity. Stem cells are an important therapeutic opportunity for patients, but it is what is going on in the future. And by having a center that's based here in Kansas, we can offer world-class care to citizens of Kansas, but also it leads to new research that can help all Americans across the world. It's very important.
Dr. David Prentice is a KU graduate, PhD KU graduate that really pushed and testified, and it's been a lot of his thought about this. Dave, you have a thought on this?
Well, as the governor said, this is going to be a unique, comprehensive stem cell treatment center, not just treating patients and not just doing research, but combining that, training physicians to treat patients, processing cells so physicians out in Hayes or anywhere in the region can bring the cells and have them processed, educating the public, and forming a global database so physicians or patients around the world can find out what's being done. And that's happening right here in Kansas. As was mentioned, over 60,000 people a year are getting adult stem cell transplants around the globe, and this puts Kansas in a leadership position to lead in terms of those patient treatments.
Thanks, Dave. Mary, this is your bill. You carried it. You have a comment?
Well, Governor, I was honored to be able to carry this bill and bring it forward. And most of all, for all the people that it can help in the future, I think is so important. I mean, this is on the cutting edge of, we may not have to have near as many lung transplants, heart transplants. It creates more efficiency in medicine, and it will give people hope and give them those treatments that they need to get their lives back again. Thank you for signing this.
Happy to do it. And I know Senator Osmeyer's here too. Ralph, thanks for being here as well. I am honored to sign this bill of hope and promise and current treatments.